More black slime? I think they're running this place. There's Alyssa, and she's not floating around. That's better news. Hey, there's our boat. Bingo. Neutralize that black slime. Incoming! Just right!
Man, what a nightmare.
Thank you. The words a rescuing hero wishes to hear from his distressed damsel. May I say, your eyes are so much prettier when they're not glowing like hot coals.
Ray, Peter, I've made an extraordinarily frightening discovery. All my data indicate that the ghost world is beginning to push through multiple cross portals from their dimension into ours.
Well, more overtime.
Egon, you must get Alyssa back to the firehouse for tests.
Guys, look. That symbol. The nodes are glowing.
Just like the other one. Those nodes might indicate the locations of all the cross portals to the ghost world.
And that one's dark because we shut it down at the library.
Okay, so we shut down the rest. It's a poodle walk, right?
Yeah, simple. Now all we have to do is find them.
Men, there's only one light out there. So if this place is depicted on that symbol too,
Then the museum is still active.
Oh, good little doggy. Nice little doggy.
great. I don't think we can have this one as a pet. Slimer is one thing, but a 20-foot tall T-Rex made of demonic bones, no way. We got it. Wrangle that node on his head and slam that sucker to the ground before he breaks loose. Heads up! Man, you can't tell me these went quietly during extinction. You just don't see this kind of fight anymore.
Why couldn't the black slime make its way to a pillow factory? It always has to be something that has a huge, dangerous, inanimate object.
The skull is
losing some black slime floating around. Use the slime blower on it to make it vulnerable to attack. You did it! Now switch to the proton pack and blast the sucker. Try the shock blast, too. It's regenerated enough black slime to make it powerful again. Slime blow it back to its vulnerable state.
Great work. Rinse and repeat, then we can get out of here.
Check your aim!
Slime blowers are pretty useful. They make a great holiday gift. All little Jurassic playground.
Okay, that's it! That's it! It's it! It's over! That's the last straw. I should have shuttered you fraudulent gangsters forever when I had the chance. You know what? I'm going to put an end to this madness now. Right now. I'm shutting down your containment grid for good. You can kiss off a permanent license, not to mention any chance for more government contracts. You did this to me. And you're going to pay. The whole city will have to pay because of you, but you're going to pay. You're going to pay. Am I clear?
What? But that shuts you down, too. You have no job.
Well, so be it. I have bigger fish to fry. I don't have to debase myself anymore over this, and I will not. I just simply will not. And get him off me!
I think we need to keep an eye on him.
You think?
No, I mean, we really need to keep an eye on him.
You're real heroes.
We're fired heroes. Heck's gonna pull our license.
Get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
What does this symbol mean?
Guys. Perfect fit.
It's not a constellation. It's a mandala.
Okay, for 1 minute, pretend that someone here doesn't know what a mandala is.
A mandala is like a prayer labyrinth.
And this one looks like a spiraling system that feeds into each successive node along the line until it reaches a culmination point. Before he died, Shandor must have set some mechanism in place similar to the antenna in Dana's building.
You know, I think you helped to make that clearer. So this was the gizmo that's supposed to feed energy to the destructor form.
That's right, Peter!
Well, Dr. Venkman.
Well, I had to get one right eventually. Didn't I? I mean, just math.
But what does this have to do with me? What did I do?
You were at the museum and the Sedgwick.
Maybe you were some sort of catalyst, accidentally setting things in motion.
Alyssa, do you remember where you were going when you were at the Sedgwick?
I was standing outside a room, 1221. Something was compelling me to go in, but I woke up just before the door opened. I ran out of there as fast as I could. And then some jerk tried to pick me up at the elevator.
I'm gonna have you drop me off near Peck's office. Something tells me he's not quite what he seems.
Good idea. Meet us at the hotel when you're done.
Wait, before we go, I want you to have this. This is the stasis stream. It emits a high-capacity stream of order-reversed particles that hypobond to ectoplasmic matter.
Cool. A freeze ray.
A stasis stream. This has nothing to do with cold, but the effect is similar.
When do you have the time to work on all this stuff, Egon?
I've been conducting an experiment in which I sleep an average 14 minutes a day. Leaves me a lot of time to work.
Anyway, going away for things.
Whoa. If this place were any more dead, we need a coroner.
Egon used to be a licensed coroner.
No kidding.
It's just a hobby now.
Closed until further notice by the Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission. Entrance into this establishment is strictly forbidden and is punishable by fine and imprisonment.
What now?
This notice is for the general public. It doesn't apply to us. We're bonded contractors for the city.
Especially the Ghostbusters. It's an ambush! Get 'em hot!
Wait a minute, wait. I don't think they're a threat. They may only be residual hauntings.
I think Ray's right. They haven't crossed entirely into this dimension. They're just psychokinetic echoes, ghosts of ghosts, completely harmless.
Great. I was hoping to meet a friendly ghost someday, but I'll settle for harmless right now.
Alyssa said she was called to the 12th floor. Let's start there.
Nothing.
They'd have shut down the power when they closed. Did you hear something?
Over there! Come on!
This is just how a level 5 anchored ambusher lures you in!
Ghosts, monsters, everywhere.
The manager? What are you doing here?
I came back last night to retrieve some payroll records, but the hotel won't let me out. The door's shut on me, and the phones are down too.
That means we're trapped now too. And we have to hope that Peter figures out we're missing. There goes a weekend.
Not necessarily. The 12th floor is apparently the core of this node. If we can get the power back on, we can take the elevators.
If the elevators don't eat us.
Yes, if the elevators don't eat us.
More of them.
Don't mess with me, man. They're gone.
There's a backup generator in the utility room, off the kitchen. It's for emergency blackouts.
Perfect. Let's give it a try. To the kitchen.
Someone you know?
Don't know. Most of the old staff knows the story of the Spider Witch, a professional widow who did unimaginable things in a room on the 12th floor back in the 1920s.
Amazing! How often does she manifest inside the hotel? Has she ever made physical contact? I can't believe I've never heard of her before.
Excuse him, he's very passionate about his work.
Ray, I have a feeling we're about to have as much contact with her as we'd ever want. The fluxes around here were at max. She may very well be the focal point for all this activity.
Watch out! Grab 'em up!
Right. Now, let's find that backup generator.
Looks like the way into the kitchen is blocked. Can't get in through here.
There's an entrance from the ballroom. Come on. Keep moving!
Heads up!
Check it out. I'll get it. There.
Don't mess with me, man!
The Ruby Ballroom. It's ruined.
Nah, a little spackle and paint, she'll be good as new.
Yeah, we could have our Christmas party.
Before we put down the deposit, let's see if there's going to be a Christmas.
Or a here.
through here?
Yes, just down the hall.
Let's move.
I think it's just down here.
Bingo.
Okay, here they come.
Hello? Anyone there?
All right, guys, spread out. The utility room should be around here somewhere.
In some dark, scary corner.
I know I've said this before, but be careful. I don't think we're alone.
Here, right here.
The elevators should be working, unless something... Never mind, let's get back to the lobby.
We've got to find a way out of here. Which way? Give him a what for!